First, from Hamirpur in Himachal Pradesh, I am joined by G L Batra, who is the father of late Captain Vikram Batra, and he is joined there from Hamirpur. Joining him is Sudhir, Mr. Sudhir, who is a representative of the Aam Aadmi Party. He is joining him from that location. Now, Sudhir Singh Nayak of the Aam Aadmi Party and Captain Vikram Batra's father, G L Batra. Good evening and welcome. Meenakshi Lekhi, national spokesperson of the BJP. I'll introduce the other panelists. Maruf Raza, Times Now strategic affairs expert. Shakuntala Bhandarkar from Bangalore. On the screen there next to Maruf Raza is wife of late Lieutenant Colonel Ajit Bhandarkar, who hailed from Bangalore and was also a martyr in the Kargil war. We are also joined today by retired Colonel Anil Kaul. I am also joined today by Randeep Singh Surjewala of the Congress Party and Colonel V.N. Thapar, father of late Captain Vijayan Thapar. So we have a cross section of representation on the panel. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to first begin by asking G L Batra ji, आपसे पूछना चाहूंगा और आपके साथ सुधीर जी हैं कि आपको किस बात की आपत्ति है जो नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने कहा कि ये दिल मांगे मोर।
देखिए
जी कहिए
देखिए, ये जो बात उन्होंने कही इलेक्शन के टाइम पर, बिल्कुल हाँ, ये बिल्कुल पॉलिटिकल यूज हो रहा है उनके नाम का। एक तरफ वो ये कह रहे हैं कि हमें हिमाचल से 4 सीटें चाहिए हैं और दूसरी तरफ वो एक ये कहते हैं कि हम एक सम्मान के सूचक के रूप में इस बात को कर रहे हैं। तो आप सोच सकते हैं कि किस प्रकार से ये मिस यूज हो रहा है और ये बिल्कुल पॉलिटिकल यूज हो रहा है इस बात का।
किस चीज का पॉलिटिकल यूज हो रहा है? जो आपके बेटे कैप्टन विक्रम बत्रा ने कहा ये दिल मांगे मोर, उस लाइन का पॉलिटिकल मिसयूज हो रहा है? आप जरा डिटेल में।
उस लाइन का पॉलिटिकल यूज हो रहा है। देखिए, मैंने अभी आपसे ये कहा कि एक और तो वो कहते हैं कि हम शहीदों का सम्मान करते हैं
जी,
और दूसरी तरफ ये जहां से एक शहीद की मदर इलेक्शन फाइट कर रही हैं, वो ये कह रहे हैं कि हमें 4 सीटें चाहिए, मतलब वो सीट हमीरपुर की सीट भी उनको चाहिए है। तो ये एक पॉलिटिकल मैटर ही है, पॉलिटिकल मैटर ही है। इट इज ऑल पॉलिटिसाइज्ड, दे आर पॉलिटिसाइजिंग।
अभी नरेंद्र मोदी ने कहा है कि विक्रम बत्रा भारत मां का लाल है, उसका गौरव और सम्मान करना। ही हैज सैक्रिफाइस्ड हिज लाइफ फॉर द कंट्री। आई एम ग्लैड द वाजपेयी गवर्नमेंट अवॉर्डेड हिम द परमवीर चक्र। वो कह रहे हैं मैं राजनीति छोड़ दूंगा मगर किसी शहीद का अपमान नहीं करूंगा।
अगर वो इतनी बड़ी बात कर सकते हैं तो एक ऐसे कैंडिडेट को वो लड़ा रहे हैं मिसेस बत्रा के अगेंस्ट, जिनके अगेंस्ट कई प्रकार के केस चल रहे हैं।
जी, मैं 1 मिनट मीनाक्षी लेखी से रिस्पांस मांगना चाहूंगा। मीनाक्षी लेखी जी, you said that as far as I know, Dil Mange More was part of an ad campaign, and the lady should know that you are not, lady, you are referring to Captain Vikram Batra's mother, that you are not going to win an election based on whose mother you are. You are saying to Captain Vikram Batra's mother that you are not going to win an election based on whose mother you are. Did Captain Vikram Batra's mother ever say that I am fighting an election on the basis of being Captain Vikram Batra's mother? Why were you? And then you also said the martyr's words can be respected and owned by everyone. It does not have to be the private property of his family. Nobody has monopoly over the comment Dil Mange More. Were you too harsh in your response?
No, I don't know. I think it all depends on people who are perceiving it. My intention is very, very clear and evident. And my intention is that when it comes to the name of Vikram Batra, I think we all salute his memory. We all salute the fact that he fought a war in Kashmir and he died giving the highest honor to the nation. And we respect that memory. At the same time, the mother of Vikram Batra has chosen to contest elections on Aam Aadmi Party ticket. And elections are a different ball game altogether.
No,
and when you are
you drag in Captain Vikram Batra because you say elections
Party, I think I'll ask Aam Aadmi Party to disclose their stand on Jammu and Kashmir, and especially to the martyr's mother. Did they do that?
Miss Lekhi, I'll get Sudhir
The
Nayak to
political
respond. No,
thought-
Sudhir Nayak, who is
thought
with
is
no,
very
Sudhir
distinct.
Nayak, who is with
And
G L Batra, will respond to what you
what's
say.
wrong with what I have
No,
said.
no, will respond to what you say. But
I think he
I am
should
raising a bigger
respond.
point
He should
tonight, Miss
respond.
Lekhi, that yes, I understand there is an election.
Yeah.
Now, I understand there is a cut and thrust of an election.
Yes.
In the cut and thrust of an election, a lot of things are said, and everybody is not going to be always very civilized, and that sometimes you do hit below the belt. But to use the slogan, and after that, your comments particularly people took objection to. I'll get Sudhir Nayak to respond. Sudhir Nayak to
No,
Meenakshi Lekhi.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Can I just add one line? I'm surprised at the mother's objection for the simple reason, if her son's memory is being respected by the country, by people, even if they are fighting against her, what should be her objection? Number one. Number two, these words were coined for a soft drink company's ad also.
No, please, Miss Lekhi, it is said. It's not a soft drink company thing.
Denigrate the memory further.
No, I don't think it's a soft drink.
No,
One
I'm
second.
not denigrating. I'm surprised.
Mr. Surjewala, before I get you in, one second. One minute. Before I get you in, I'd like to get Maruf Raza into this debate.
This one-sided tirade is not helping.
1 second. Meenakshi Lekhi, Sudhir Nayak of the Aam Aadmi Party responding to you. We'll get everyone in. Yes, Mr. Nayak, quickly.
Yes, the first line that she has said, that elections itself is another ball game. It reeks of arrogance. Why do you think that elections and politics are prerogative of a selective few? Why cannot a martyr's mother or people from the army fight the elections and represent themselves in the parliament?
Anybody can fight elections.
It reeks of arrogance.
We have seen
Don't you think so?
fight elections.
And then the second line, what you
No,
are
it
saying,
is
just a
not.
moment,
It
Meenakshi,
is
I did not
not.
interrupt you. Please,
You have no
please let me
business to call
speak.
me.
Please let me speak.
No, but you can't
No, please
start
let me speak.
pasting
That
words on
is
my
my
face. I'll not accept
first
that.
rebuttal. That is my first rebuttal. You don't accept or you don't accept, is another thing altogether. I have given one rebuttal. My second rebuttal is about the catch line of a soft drink company, right? Ask any Indian whether they remember this line as a catch line of a soft drink company or as something that Vikram Batra told his CEO. Please ask. And secondly, even if it is a catch line, okay, let me concede that point. Narendra Modi remembered this catch line in Palampur, in Shahid Captain Vikram Batra Park. Can you please respond on that? Nowhere else has he used this
Why should? Because there are many martyrs from Palampur.
No, so when he did that, 1 second. The point is,
there are many martyrs from Palampur.
No, please, Miss Lekhi.
And you have disrespected all the martyrs. You have disrespected all the martyrs.
Not disrespecting.
All the martyrs.
No,
बहुत गंदी आपने बहुत गंदी बात की है.
You are disrespecting.
Very petty politics. You have played petty politics.
सलाम किया तो गंदी बात की.
बहुत petty politics आपने प्ले की है.
petty politics आप कर रहे हैं क्योंकि आप उनके नाम को एनकैश कर रहे हैं. मैं नहीं कर रही.
आप क्या कह रहे हैं मीनाक्षी?
You are encashing. You are encashing his name.
Why will I encash?
Are you
Why
telling
will I
Miss
encash?
Lekhi?
Of course I respect his memory.
You people are encashing his name.
Miss Lekhi, how can you say? No, Miss Lekhi, please explain that. 1 second. 1 second. I am getting in Shakuntala Bhandarkar, live from Bangalore, wife of another martyr, Colonel Bhandarkar, who is from Bangalore and was killed in the Kargil war.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Shakuntala Bhandarkar, please. Shakuntala Bhandarkar,
yes,
Mr. Nayak, let us speak.
Yes, good evening to one and all. It's quite disgusting for me to, hear all this mudslinging happening when we are still mourning the death of Major Mukund Vardarajan. He has given his life for his country and we have hardly even mourned his death, and my condolences to the family. And here we have political parties fighting over the tagline of Dil Maange More, when Captain Vikram Batra has given his life for his country. It is, from my side as a martyr's family, it is totally disgusting. I don't know whether to weep or to just shut off my TV, you know. How do they, remember them only during their political speeches? Where are they when they, what had happened for this all 14 years? Where are they? Have they remembered their promises to the martyrs' family? Please go and ask each and every martyr's family if they have got their dues. We are working as a NGO, we are working for the martyrs' family, and I can quote instances where most of the grants, especially granted by the state government, has been denied. Or it's been ages.
Yes.
I have friends like Salma and Shubha who have still not got their allotted piece of land. Whereas others have been given acres and acres of land, and we can't get even an acre of land which the government has promised, you know.
You know, Miss Bhandarkar, can you hear me? This is Arnab here.
Yes.
Ma'am, I just want to say one thing to you,
I can hear you.
I just want to say one thing to you, that the martyrdom of neither your family or Vikram Batra or Captain Vijay Thapar can ever be forgotten. I am only concerned now, Miss Shakuntala Bhandarkar, I am really concerned today that in this election, we began this election saying it's an election for the future of India. And somewhere we do believe that somewhere you need to draw the line. I think both sides need to draw the line. I think the Congress party needs to draw the line as well.
Like to
but I want to ask Meenakshi Lekhi one thing, ma'am.
I would like to
I just want to ask Meenakshi Lekhi one thing, Ms. Bhandarkar, with your permission. Ms. Lekhi, you also said that Mrs. Batra should have joined the BJP instead of fighting Anurag Thakur on an Aam Aadmi Party ticket.
Correct.
Because she asked
Why?
that they should withdraw.
Why do you say that?
Against her. Because
we have never asked to withdraw. We have never asked to withdraw
the candidate. Mr. Batra, when I'm speaking, please allow my line. And in fact, you said just now that if BJP is so respectful to the Batra's family, they should withdraw the candidate against her. That was her statement, and I was only responding, and that was the question asked to me, that this is what she has to say, what do you have to say? I said in that case I would have happily given her the ticket.
No, but you also said at the same time, how is that consistent with your other comment where you just said to Mr. Batra that they are using Vikram Batra's name? You are saying that the father and mother are using their son's name politically?
No.
What did you mean when you said that?
Don't put it so brashly. I'll tell you what I meant. What I meant was very categorical. And when Ms. Bhandarkar has said that what did BJP do, what did anyone do for the
you said they are trying to use their name. You said they are trying to use. How can a mother and father use their son's name?
I am explaining, if you have the patience to hear me. Ms. Bhandarkar said just now that what was done for the martyrs, and I'll take you back to the statement again, to Mrs. Batra's statement, where she said VK Singh is a very nice man. He not only put a statue of Vikram Batra in the academy, but called me to unveil it. He has come otherwise to meet us. He's been nice to us, and we have nothing against him. But when he is on a political trip, he did not come to meet us, because obviously you're contesting on a different party's ticket. These are her statements. Now, coming from there and moving on to the next argument, that how are they using, I will not even tell this to the family, but I'll rather say Aam Aadmi Party selected a candidate who happens to be a martyr's mother to fight in Hamirpur.
No, not only that.
To fight in Hamirpur. What is their stand? What is?
Are we having a discussion on what?
One second.
Okay, Mr. Naik. Maybe I wasn't aware of that background.
No, you can't say that.
Allow me to complete.
You need to do your
Allow me
homework,
to complete. Did you tell her what is your stand on Jammu and Kashmir? Would she have even accepted your
I will
ticket?
come to that.
That is my question to you.
I will explain my stand.
You please.
I'd like to-
That is a political question.
I'd like to get in others into the debate with your permission, Mr. Nayak, and I'd like to get in Maruf Raza. Maruf, is
Go
it...
ahead.
One second. Maruf, where do you... Colonel Kaul, I know I'm coming to everyone one by one today. I want everyone to have their say. And Mr. Surjewala, thank you for your patience. Maruf, where do you think Mr. Modi made a mistake? Do you think Meenakshi Lekhi is doubling the mistake tonight? Maruf,
before I go on to what Mr. is said, the fact, please hear me out.
Maruf,
This country and its politicians do not respect the armed forces. They do not deserve the armed forces that we have. We have some of the finest men in uniform. They have repeatedly gone against odds and sacrificed their life. Just compare us with another democracy, the United States. Soldiers and their bodies going through streets draw unannounced crowds and come and give respect. Sam Malik Shah, who remember, not a single political leader, especially from the UP government, went to pay respects to the dead man. We give holidays for inconsequential politicians when they die. This is Sam Maneksha's centenary year. Nobody is remembering him except a handful of people in the armed forces. Captain Batra, Manoj Pandey, many other brave men have gone down defending the country, and likewise there have been many others who are unsung heroes, and as Mrs. Bhandarkar has brought out, they have to queue up, they have to be humiliated, they have to wait.
absolutely.
To get recognition.
And you use them when an election comes for. And when an election comes for, you use them politically.
The BJP. He cannot use this language to the BJP.
What respect?
Why does Mr. Modi only use Dil Maange Board? Why does he use that campaign cry in Himachal? Why didn't he do it in Rajasthan? Why didn't he do it in Gujarat? Why didn't he do it elsewhere? Because he's winning. He's wanting to win on a martyr's day.
He was in Palampur. He was in Palampur and he was remembering your son.
Specifically in
with that?
Ma'am, he was in Palampur.
What's wrong with that?
Yes, all the political motives.
Then
by Vikram Batra's name.
I am sorry, I refuse to participate in a live debate where a father is crying on TV. I will not participate because I will not fall for this trap. I will
Ms.
not
Lekhi, this is a very straightforward discussion.
It's not crap.
It's a very straightforward discussion. It's a very straightforward discussion.
I refuse to participate.
It's a very straightforward discussion.
I will not participate.
Fine. I would like to go across to GD Bakshi. I would like to go across 1 second to GD Bakshi, please. Mr. GD Bakshi, Mr. GD Bakshi, in this particular case, 1 second, Mr. GD Bakshi,
I will not participate.
in this particular case,
I will
Miss Lekhi, we are continuing the debate. Miss, 1 minute, Maruf. 1 minute, Maruf, 1 minute. Maruf, 1 second. 1 second. Mr. GD Bakshi, in this particular case, my question to you is, can there be a ceasefire between all political parties on using the defense forces directly, indirectly, obliquely or otherwise, in a political campaign? How do we set the red lines here?
Firstly, Arnav, let me be straightforward and candid. I personally have lost a brother. My elder brother was killed in the 1965 war. He was also captain. Captain Vikram Batra is from my regiment. And our regiment, I would say, because Colonel Thapad is also here.
Yes.
He is a Paramveer Chakra. We have personally, I and my son have met his parents and done his life story for the other children to emulate. Very frankly, let me be very, very candid and very balanced. If you are seeking to an election in Hamirpur and Palampur, you will not forget that Major Somnath Sharma, the first Paramveer Chakra of India, came from that town. And one of the most well-known Paramveer Chakras of India, Captain Vikram Batra, the iconic face of the 1999 Kargil war, as far as the Indian Army was concerned, also came from that state and from that town. If you wish to win an election in this Veer Bhumi, I'm afraid you have to pay respect to the martyrs. With due respects, I would like to state that I do not think today Mr. Modi has disrespected the martyrs. I think this has to be said in objectivity. He is not disrespected, and even if there was an iota on that, I am glad to see his apology, which has come, I think, quite straightforward.
Absolutely.
So
But
I
do you
think
believe-
that is there.
Right,
But that having
right,
been
right.
said, I totally agree with Maroof that on the larger issue, our soldiers are being disrespected. Our sacrifice is not being honored in this country. And it is Vardarajan's case that needs more emphasis right now.